Welcome to the Talking Diaries podcast featuring Dr. Louis Koster with John Kremer. So, in a sense, real problems aren't problems at all. They're just things that require some action.
Yeah, well, yes,
And the
absolutely.
th- and the things we call problems are not problems at all. So, because they're related to the unreal self. But that means we don't have any problems anywhere.
That is probably true.
Okay. But we still experience them
Yeah,
in our
exactly.
everyday
So,
life. So many of us experience things. And I know you've talked about that in terms of, some of the things that you were fighting when you were younger. And it seemed like they
mhm.
were problems. And it's like you were fighting them, I guess. I guess we all do when we perceive a problem. We really do fight it because we think it's something important in some way.
Well, that's right. So it is the perception of the problem um, that then starts to organize our behavior. Now, that's interesting because then what we tend to do is to take action to minimize the problem, or what we think would minimize the problem. While in fact the solution might be found in the full comprehension, the full experience of clarity comes about when you allow for it, for whatever is arising, and that then you experience it exactly as it is. And then see what's left of the problem. So basically, it is for you to discover what is real and what is not real. And it is in that understanding that you find a solution.
Ignoring's the wrong word because that's an action. You're sort of pushing it away, something like that.
Yes.
Whereas allowing for what arises is sort of accepting it, or is it something more than just acceptance?
When you when you allow for what is arising and you allow for the totality of it, what it gives you is opportunity to experience it exactly as it is. And then what happens is what was first an appearance that had a hold on you, you now see it for what it is. It's just a thought. And then it disappears. This is the nature of an illusion, is that it might occur as real, but it doesn't exist. So, like, how would you deal with that? Like, how would you deal with this phenomena that gives you the experience of reality while it does not exist? So, the only way to um, for what is an illusion to stop having a hold on you is by seeing it for what it is. Because what keeps it in place, that is your point of view. And so the moment that you experience it, or whatever is arising in your consciousness exactly as it is, what dissipates naturally, or what dissolves, is your point of view. Because the allowing for it, the experience of it in its totality, requires you to give up all your likes, all your dislikes, all your attachments. And with that, the personal self that has an investment in for it to be a certain way dissolves. So what's left is, well, what's left is nothing. In that case, nothing is the best thing that could ever happen to you. And that is often the conclusion when you go through this process of allowing and letting be. What you're left with is like, well, there was just a thought. And that is my experience, that in 99% of the situations that I perceive something as a problem, that the outcome is that I do nothing, that there is nothing to take action on.
Thank you for listening to the Talking Diaries podcast featuring Dr. Louis Koster. For more information, check out louiskoster.com/Talking Diaries and subscribe to the Talking Diaries YouTube channel. Also, check out louiskoster.com/quiz and take the free quiz to discover more about yourself.